Hi there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. This is your general angel reading for the week of November 22nd through 28th of 2021. This is Yetta Pearl, and I am so glad that you have decided to join me. I'm honored. Okay, so let's see what kind of messages are going to come through for you for this week. Hang on. I got to get that card. Went way over here. Oh, it's a good one. It's worth it. Okay, I'll show you in a minute. Okay, and so as always, this is a general angel reading, which means that it is a group reading. So any parts of this that don't resonate fully with you, no worries about that. Just leave them there, and those are just for somebody else. Okay. So we have half the cards out. Now we'll get the rest of them out. Okay. And it's, there's been, oh, that's 2 in 1. Okay, good. This way they're saying. Okay. All right. So there's been some amazing messages. I think I said that already. And so let's look at yours. There is, okay. Your angels want you to be able to offer forgiveness. So along with that, it's not just forgiveness for one, perceived transgression. It's in general. It's kind of, it's not really humanity in general, although it could lead to that. But, for this person, it feels like a particular person who is failing to live up to your expectations. And the only failure is your expectations. The person is doing exactly as they can in the way they can. And so when you sit in judgment of them, you are not helping, you're not being you're not assisting them in any way. You're not assisting yourself in any way. And so there's a real need here to stop the judgment. If you can offer forgiveness, first of all, to yourself for putting them in this position of failing to measure up. Because the only measuring up there is to your yardstick. Right? And when so think of it from this direction. If there's somebody who feels you have failed because you didn't meet their expectations, who are they to say that they expected that from you? Why would they get to put that kind of a thing in your life? The same is true for anyone else. Right? So forgive yourself for placing expectations on people that are none of your business to be placing. And then forgive yourself. Forgive yourself first, which is what they were just saying. And then forgive the other person because you think they didn't meet expectations. So the more acceptance there is, the more that you can see only the love in the situation, the better off everybody will be. Now, in our human society world thing, there may be things to be adjusted. You might have to participate in creating whatever that outcome was that did not happen just from the other person, right? Things like that. But work on your inner self, because that's what's going to get the job done. All right. And oh yes, definitely. Pray. Ask your angels. Ask your God, source, universe, divine, whatever language you want to use. Ask for help. Explain the situation and ask for help, and ask for enlightenment within your heart. Ask for acceptance. Ask for forgiveness. All those things. And see, your angel team, they can't really help you unless you ask. We have free will. We're human. And therefore, we, can go our own way, regardless of where our angels would like us to go. And so they cannot intervene unless we ask in some way for assistance. So ask them for the assistance. Ask for truth and love only to be held in your heart. And that it just makes life more joyous for everybody. Okay, you deserve that joyous life, There's so much available to you, and it just feels like this perspective of yours, this expectations of other people and stuff like that, feels like it is holding bitterness within you. And that's what's preventing you from flourishing. And so it's kind of all on you, but up to so far. So going forward, ask for the chance, ask for assistance to change that. Now I'm getting a tickle in my throat. It's kind of, so there's something you haven't been saying, or something you did say that you felt bad about afterwards, things like that. And so you need to come to terms with that. It feels like more of that judgment, or things that you didn't say that you want to say, but you didn't say them because it would come out harsh and not what you want to actually say, right? So get it all figured out on your inner self, and get the forgiveness all done and out of the way. and then you can really make those connections again. Ask for help. Okay. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to this one. Apologize. That's what that tickle in the throat is. You need to apologize. You haven't been doing that. Okay, that will definitely hold you back. It's like that puts up a great big brick wall, and it's not just a wee stumbling block. That's a a hard stop in terms of your progress. Excuse me. And so once you have recognized the need for yourself to apologize, then do it. Don't stop, don't hesitate, don't nothing. Like, you need to do that. That's for your own self as well as for the other person. And just offer it. Just offer it. They may not be very receptive, but that is not your deal. Your deal is offering it. Yeah, okay. And so all kinds of stuff going on here. Okay, well, that one goes last. Okay. There's an illusion. There's a transformation also. It's like stripping away this illusion. It's like it looks like veils in front of you. And so the more you get to the point where you can forgive yourself, you can forgive the other person, all that, it feels like just one person, one individual in particular. Now that may not quite be true for everybody, but that's what it feels like for the majority of you. When you get to the point of apologizing, these illusions are stripped away. These illusions, it feels very much like it has been you having an illusion about yourself, that maybe you had less to do with it than you actually did, or things like that, things that you were declining to see, that the other person actually has reason to believe how they believed. It doesn't feel very good. So the angels are blunt to the point of sometimes I don't like saying out loud what they're saying. But I've made a deal with them that I always will say the whole full message exactly as they're giving it to me. So even though I don't like giving the message, I still have to. That these illusions are your own. And it's time to get out from behind that. It's holding you back. It's hurting you. And you need to stop doing that. You need to step into your full flow, into your full prosperity. And so stripping away these illusions by apologizing, by acknowledging your part in whatever happened in that relationship, leads to you being able to get free of that guilt. Because it's that guilt that is that brick wall, right? It's stopping you completely from moving forward in your life, and you need to move forward. So once you can acknowledge it and you offer the apology, and then you can kind of acknowledge then what you've been holding on to for guilt and shame, because you need to let go of that. You deserve to let go of that. You deserve everything good. And it can't come to you until you've let go of this. Yes, what a beautiful message. A hard lead up, but a beautiful message. Okay. And get some creative physical going on, like dance perhaps, or even taking a regular walk. But it feels like more than that. It feels like this really beautiful movement. It feels very graceful, and it just feels very fulfilling and feels like something so enjoyable. So, it could be yoga, it could be dance, it could be Tai Chi, it could be any number of different things. So whatever you can, do that kind of physical movement. Let it be an outlet for all this stuff, right? Because even once you offer that apology, that's going to be a real catalyst for you. But then you'll need a physical outlet for getting rid of that energy that's been stuck. Yeah. Okay. The beginning of this was all pretty heavy and pretty, you must kind of stuff. The ending of it is feeling very, very joyous. Okay. Oh yeah, get grounded. This is our daily guidance cards and the last bit of wisdom. Get grounded. If you have some petrified wood, use that. It helps a lot. If not, just do your usual techniques for grounding. If you're not sure how to ground, look back in my videos, and I'm not sure exactly when I did it, maybe a month or so ago, a really nice grounding exercise that you can do. And so yeah, make sure you're grounded. That really benefits everything. And drink a lot of water, they said. Yes, drink a lot of water. Okay. All right. Beautiful outcome for you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. And I love you. And I will see you next week.